Yo, 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 what it do, what it is, y'all. It's your boy Telling Me Rock, and you're now tuned in to the infamous No Filter Show. And as always, you know what? I got to kick it off different. And I'm joined by my great co-host and champion.
Y'all know the deal. These bars are fake. We in the building. K Quake, villain in the white mask. We out here. You know that.
That's it.
We trying to figure it out.
All right.
You really gonna sell it short like that?
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. For the past month of February, I've been since they want to bring this out. For the past month of February, I had partaken in a contest ran by one of my favorite rappers, Lazy Bone. You know, where he put out an open verse on one of his songs, and he asked if anybody who cared to jump in to lay a verse and see who has the best verse, and the winner gets to be on the official remix. And guess who fucking won?
Hey.
Yeah. Firstly, shouts out to all of my supporters. Shouts out to everybody who voted. Like, literally, the support I got was very overwhelming. I'm still kind of on a crazy high for over the past, I say 7 days, because that's when the whole voting process happened. It went from the top 16 to the top 8 to the final 4 to the final 2 to the number 1, as you can see. And it was crazy. Like, I already knew I was confident in what I could do, but like, for real, it was in it. But for real, anything can happen in these types of contests. Anything. But it comes to find out that I swept everybody, and the winner of this gets to be on the official remix. So I'll see you on the next project.
Man. Yeah.
Pretty much, we out there.
What's happening, everybody? Zena, Kendra, Sean, Nick. Yeah. That's what's good, man. And of course, man, what's up, Adonis, man? What it do, man? Hey, listen.
Hey, P, what up, boy? BB up.
Yeah, man, we definitely proud of you, bro. It's time for you to snap. This is your year. You hear me?
Always.
It's all good, man. And of course, I am your man, GIMO, aka non-GMO. And I'm around, y'all. I'm here.
And I am the Blue Phoenix. Hi.
That's it? Hi?
Yes, because it's a little bit of cuckoo over here. I got nieces and nephews over here.
Oh, yeah, I got some shit to say to you, too, in a few seconds. Rock, go ahead, introduce yourself, my
But
brother.
I already introduced myself.
He was the first
Oh, my
one.
bad.
So what you
Oh,
got
my bad. Let me tell you something, young. Does the stomach virus come through, like, video?
Nope, but you the second person that said something. My aunt called me last night on something. You done sent it over here through the phone. I'm like, what?
Man, my ass was leaking today like it was a Lil Wayne mixtape. You heard me?
You know what?
Fuck you, man. Shouldn't nobody. Hey, look, ever since you mentioned it, I think you contagious. I think you got something going on
I am
with
contagious, but not for the bad reason.
you. Yeah. Okay. Contagious in what manner?
I am infectious. My personality is just contagious.
Oh yeah, that's what they call it nowadays. I don't believe
And it
so.
gives people the boo-boos. The boo-boos.
The boo-boos.
That shit sucks, bro.
Yeah.
You better eat some
Man,
rice
bro.
or some pureed pumpkin or something.
Some.
Oh my gosh.
See, you know what, Rock? You know, you get on my damn nerves with this shit because that makes no sense whatsoever. Superior pumpkin.
Hey, hold on,
because I'm
hold
a
on.
seltzer water drinker. Okay.
No, hold on. Wait a minute.
Mhm.
So when my dog gets sick, when he got sick, he had diarrhea one time and he was shitting all over the place. And it got to the point where his home was in danger. Meaning if he would have shitted in my house anymore, he would have been living outside. You feel me? So we Googled how to cure diarrhea, and you pureed pumpkin or rice will actually help stop diarrhea. True shit.
Hold on. So what you telling me is you made a smoothie? So you actually had to like real pumpkin because they don't make that flavor. So you had to get
Yes, they
real
do.
pumpkin.
No, bro. I
What
wouldn't
fuck
got
do
that
you
nigga
But they
fucking
got
throwing.
hold on,
pumpkin in
bro.
the can.
Hold on, bro. You need to move from where the hell you at. Okay? You need to get the hell
Bro,
from up there
hold
because
on, wait.
I've
It's even
never
worse.
heard of Perrier pumpkin.
Bro, I lived in Camp
Everybody in the
Springs. That
can.
was like 3 blocks from you.
Bro, who in the fuck has ever added pumpkin to Perrier water? You have to talk to me.
Not pureed,
Bro,
pureed.
thank you.
Oh,
Nigga, I went
you
to
kept
school.
He
saying
You
didn't say
know,
it like
Perrier. I'm like, you
pureed.
fucking my water up, Bob. Like,
God
nah.
damn, knocking y'all down and shit. Damn.
Make sure you got drawers on quick. Make sure you got
Oh,
oh,
don't
drawers.
worry.
yeah.
I'm not GMO on Friday. Don't worry.
Yeah, to everybody
So
that don't
with
know, GMO is probably free balling over there.
right.
I have been known. I have a story about that. Did I tell y'all about that story that happened on my
Oh,
job?
God.
I think we
Yeah,
talked
we
about it. I think
did.
me and Quick. We
Yeah,
talked about that. Yeah,
we
I
had
don't
the
have to say
same
it
because
again.
we had pretty much the same story, bro.
Yeah, I
You
had a
know.
Jack in the Box happen.
But now
The
that I think
opposite.
about it, I was thinking about that story ever since I told that story on here. I've been thinking about it. That explains why I got a raise the next week.
You got a raise?
After that
Oh,
incident.
quick. You know what?
You got a raise, bro?
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a
I
minute.
did not connect the dots until after I didn't connect the dots until after I told that story.
Female
Again.
or male boss?
HR
It
was
was a
female.
You
Oh,
just want to make sure.
The only female in the room was HR, and I think she was the one who told one of my managers that told me, but I think she put in a good word.
You know, I hope one day that I get a raise off how shiny my balls are. I take a lot of time to manscape, and I want my nuts to be displayed, okay?
Bruh.
And it should be on TV.
I actually put on. I actually had cologne. I don't know why I was working at Lowe's wearing cologne, but it was the department I was working in at the time didn't require any like hard labor at the time, and I think I sprayed the testiculars, and I guess the fragrance just resonated a little bit more since it was out in the open, So
You sprayed your balls?
I did, bruh. I don't know. It's just like, bruh, I didn't have, like, I sprayed myself before I even put my clothes on. I was just like, and then I put my clothes on.
That is a very new technique, and I think that me and the other fellas that's been listening, I think I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna spray my balls. I waff. I juggle them, my own shits to make sure I mix them in. You dig?
Can I ask y'all a question? Because I seen this on TV. Do women really spray their perfume in the air instead of on themselves? They spray it in the air and then walk through it.
It depends on how strong it is. You can do that, but if like the body sprays, you got to spray on you because they're not as strong.
Because I was wondering, is that just a thing?
No, that was how the older ladies used to do it. That's how we were taught.
Like,
well, damn. I feel sorry for the people that fucking walk when I crop dusted in the grocery store.
Oh, they walk right through that. That's a different fragrance.
Your
Man,
beef
what?
is strong. Y'all remember that shit on 40 version? Y'all beef is strong.
Speaking of fragrance, bro, when I was in middle school and Axe had just came out around that time, bruh, I was so upset, because like I was a gullible 11-year-old back in the day, because I really thought that spraying that stuff on me was just gonna have women busting through walls and falling out the sky and all that stuff like in the commercials. I was so very let down and when I first tried it. But anyhow, yeah,
that's how commercials work, bro. Like it's just like the Jordans. You're not gonna dunk just because you bought them, but you feel like you can.
Right.
You hear me?
You look good.
Like it's just like for some of y'all baby mothers out here with birth control commercials. Yeah, yep. You might take it, but it's always that chance. You heard me? Yeah.
Matter of fact, you want to know what commercial was really 90s babies, fellow 90s babies are gonna know this. Everybody here, bro. Y'all remember them shoes that you put on that had the trampolines on them?
I do remember those, but what the fuck were they called? What were they called?
Moon boots. I'm assuming, were they?
Oh, the moon boots. I got you.
Bruh, I thought those joints was gonna have you jumping over damn fences and like doing the Space Jam. Nah, you know how many ankles I done seen got broke wearing them damn things.
For sure, that's for sure. That is for sure. What childhood things? Okay, so you know what I believed? I had a strong belief in. God damn! Somebody go real quick. What did y'all believe commercial wise when y'all were growing up? Like, what was y'all childhood belief that you thought that whatever product you bought was going to make you the best?
Man, you gonna make me tell the story again?
I told you mine. I told you mine.
Man, look, I already told y'all I got my ass whooped because I thought I can walk on the walls because it's a fucking true. The grip was supposed to be like that. Nah, my mother said the only thing gonna grip is this belt around your ass.
I thought the pump up tennis shoes were supposed to make you play basketball real good or run fast.
I am still sitting here thinking. You know what? The pumps did get me. Because I had some cross trainers and I knew that I was gonna run through.
Oh yeah, Eminem.
I had the Oreo cross trainer. No, I had the Oreo cross training Reebok pumps. And when I pumped them bitches up, I used to just like act like I was like the greatest football player ever in the house. And being a big head ass kid, I used to put dents in walls and all types of shit. You know, like, yeah, I got my ass whooped a lot fucking with the Reebok pumps. Hell yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Hell yeah. What movie? What karate movie? Oh shit, you was talking to Nick, my bad. What karate movie made you get your ass beat?
No karate movie made me get my ass beat, but a
karate movie. You
want
to whoop some ass. Opposite of that.
Karate Kid Part 2. Karate Kid Part 2. Part 2. Drum technique. The drum technique. I was right here with it. I knew all that shit. Shit. I got into martial arts immediately after. Straight up.
Man, I use that for masturbation now.
Fuck that. Mine was 3 Ninjas.
I knew it.
Let me tell you what got me in trouble. When they's like, we're gonna light this fat dude up. Yeah,
let's light these fat boys up.
Had me thinking I could whoop an adult.
Did it
2
work?
hospital visits later.
The last dragon.
No, you were supposed to.
Like I could catch arrows.
Yep, the last dragon. And then it was Karate Kid. But I didn't get in trouble. I would get in trouble for wrestling because my brothers and sisters used to make me mad, and because I was the oldest, I would get in trouble for the shit they would do. So I just do wrestling moves on them.
Well, that came later on.
Yeah, later.
But I will say this is how much we were into wrestling back in the day. Me and my group of friends in elementary school, we would go and fight underneath the jungle gym and pretend it was a steel cage match.
Wait a minute.
Facts.
I got one for you.
Oh,
I wish my cousins was on this feed right now, and they'll back me up, bro. We used to play wrestling at church, Royal Rumble at church. So look, in the front of the church is like you got to walk up some steps, but it's a hill, right? So Royal Rumble, you gotta get thrown out the ring. Well, you get thrown over the rail. It ain't too much hill for you to catch yourself on. You going down the hill. You know what I'm saying? It got to the point where we separated in squads. One was DX. You know what I'm saying? One was NWO Wolfpack. Even though there was 2 different. Yeah, bro. And we used to go around in between services, fake jumping each other, bro. We was real live wrestling at church. I'm trying to tell you, we accidentally put like each other through walls and everything, bro.
So, bro, who were you, Kevin Nash or X-Pac?
Of course, I was big sexy. Come on, man.
Because I can guarantee you were the tallest
one.
Who
didn't want to be big sexy, though?
And I was Kane.
Oh, Kane wasn't a member either of them.
Nah, well, it was WWE. I was the big red man. I was the only big light-skinned nigga, bro. That was the only nigga that they would let me be at one point.
All right, that's true. But yeah, I know in NWO you claim Kevin Nash because you was the big dude, right?
Of course.
I was always the Big Show.
Joe.
Back in the day, because I was taking, bruh, I had to, because like I said, for a long time, I was the tallest and the strongest. I had 2 people. I double choke slammed 2 people one time, and I felt like I was the shit. they wouldn't hurt too bad because They landed in the gravel where the swing set was.
Those are little rocks.
Yeah, but you know that kind of cushions the fall. It's not like it was on the asphalt. If people can just look back in the day, we was swinging to the highest capacity and jumping off and landing in the rocks. If we can take a 30-foot drop from a swing, we can take a choke slam from 5 feet.
That's true. That is true. That is true. I can't believe now that I look at my knees and how they feel now. I cannot believe swinging from them fucking them swings that's
and jumping out at the highest point.
And I mean catching it just like we gonna get it. You hear me? It's so different. Like today, look, watch this shit. All I did was I have my work truck, right? On the back of the stairs, they're mobile, so you can fold them up, right? They're foldable. I go to move them some bitches with no gloves, and the diamond plate removes and busts my knuckles to the white meat. Like, it didn't even hit me that hard, you know? Like, I'm starting to rethink fist fights. I understand why older gentlemen like to pull guns on people. Like, any of you young motherfuckers try me, I'm gonna have something for your ass. It's gonna sting. It's gonna be just a little 22, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something that'll back your ball for me. But I'm tagging your ass. Yeah.
Damn. You want to know some shit? Because my dad was and for real, even my uncles and shit used to say this. My dad was known for smacking the shit out of people, like knocking people out with an open hand, like coming like
that's
literally.
Worse, cause that's embarrassing. Like,
well, not even that. It's because granted, even in martial arts, when they say when you fight, then you normally supposed to fight open-handed because you can grab, you can do all that, palm people. Like the way, like his signature was like the open cup, and like the momentum would knock people the fuck out, like with an open hand. And for real, it's easier to knock somebody out like that. For real.
Well, it's percussion, especially if you catch it. Do you know what I watch now? Do you know what I watch in my spare time? Slap fighting.
Yeah.
Oh my
have y'all been checking that shit out? Have y'all been?
Oh my god.
Yo, so they be lighting each other the hell up, dog. I ain't gonna hold you.
But they literally have a professional slap fighting like arena. Yeah. Like it's so lit. And the techniques to that, because you can't pivot. So you got to keep your feet straight and still slap the shit out of somebody. And I've been trying to perfect that. I got a heavy bag over here that I've been trying to perfect how to slap the shit out of somebody one hit a quitter. Yeah.
With your hand? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Look, wait a minute. We need you to focus on whooping this kangaroo's ass.
The kangaroo gonna get slapped, boy. Hey, what you think? Them niggas all ears, bro. If I could percussion grenade that ear, hey, look, and I just learned something from Quick's father. Hell yeah, I'm gonna cut the shit out. Like I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be
it's all right there.
Angles.
If you go and hit the ear, that's it. They thrown off.
Because granted, if you do your hand like, and just if you do that right now and hear how loud that shit is, that shit connect with somebody's face, it's gonna fucking knock they shit backwards, like straight up. It's that. Yeah. It's. I'm not even trying to say it's aerodynamics, but it's literally that fucking cup right there is just will change everything.
You know what? And I would like to know, women, ladies, when men slap your ass, is it open palm or cuff? Like, what do you like? Like, for the violent ones, you can tell us the technique to make you feel good. But to the ones that are conservative, what is the palm technique that you've learned that you adore the most? Like, I'm practicing right now. So we got Quick's father's cuff. Right? You got the cup.
Right there.
Right? Yeah. Okay, so right there, right? Right angle. That's a semi-triangle. That's what isosceles right there. I think that's what that's called. Okay, so right there, right? It's Denise. She says open. Wow. Shout outs to the white.
See, bro, look, it's all in the technique.
Yeah, because it might hurt if you do a little cuff.
It is. I always open it because granted, you want it to hurt good. You don't want it to hurt bad. You know.
You want it to be a spank, not an ass whooping.
Oh, right. So you don't want to accidentally slide a finger in her butt crack just on accident, right? You don't want the finger
That's
to
go
a little
bit later.
Because this is what this looks like. This looks like I'm trying to get into the dragon.
Well, it's not. You don't bend your whole hand like this. It's just. It's just you.
You don't. No.
It's just like your hands. All your fingers are together like this, and It's like
Yeah, see, bro, the way
you're trying to do this. You're doing
this.
A
It's 75-degree angle.
You're doing this. You don't smack somebody like this. You don't do this.
Yeah.
It's all fingers together like this.
You can come out with a Tootsie Roll on your finger.
Is there something wrong with Tootsie Rolls on your finger? Anybody here ever? No.
No, bro.
Oh, hold on. You hear what K Dope just said? She said you gotta smack it and then rub it out. Smack it and rub it.
That's spanking technique. Yes.
A crazy thing. Do us as men, do we like when women smack our asses when we're in the kitchen and shit? Do we like getting smacked?
Honestly,
good question.
First, honestly, I was like, man, Shawty, don't touch my butt. But like, if she catch me off guard and she on some sexy shit, I'm like, hold it now.
Instantaneous hard on. It's like, yep, I'm turning around, full erection, my turn. You hear me? My turn. Pass the butter, nigga.
So then what about the squeeze? What about
No squeezing.
No squeezing of the butt? We can't squeeze your butt?
For one, I ain't got no butt to squeeze. I got that shit running my family. We got nothing but all the men in my family got backs, just all. That's it.
Okay. Extra long backs.
You got long backs. That's it.
Yeah.
And I know Weezy gonna want to see for herself. So stop. Don't even. If I catch you looking at my ass, Weezy, next time I see you, I swear I'm.
You just said you ain't got no ass, bro. You just said you ain't got no ass.
If I catch you looking at my extended spine, I am going to call you one.
The boy got a monkey back. He got a monkey back.
He's Dragon Ball Z. What's that? What's that? 5'3". What's that? Long titty, no neck having ass.
Hell yeah.
Nah, it's the only thing about when women grab ass is y'all get excited. When y'all
because
grab,
we like to squeeze your butt. It feels good to squeeze your butt.
I feel you, but see, you guys don't stay away from the boundary. You feel me? Your hands gravitate to the crack. Once your hand goes in my crack, I'm a stiff arm you.
Ain't nobody gravitating to your crack.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, as the founder of the Light Skin Coalition, sir,
please
we have to trade you because light skinned men love ass attention. Okay? That is part of the
love ass attention.
If you like
not like that, though.
If you like your butt smack, you like ass attention.
I think my mama used to pat me to sleep like that. It's something with it. Like I could go to bed.
Oh yeah, he was soothed by ass play. There he is.
Hey.
Nah, it's not. It's just the fact that I don't want a finger nowhere.
Kendra, they scared. That's all.
We scared of a finger in our ass? Of course.
No, I think
I'm talking about you're scared that that's what we're going to do, and we might not even have that intention. That's what I mean.
Men are scared that we might like it.
Oh no, bro! I'm not scared that I'm going to like it.
We are scared that we might like it.
Nah.
Let's be real.
Like it.
If you liked it, I didn't say I didn't, and I didn't say I did. Okay?
I know that's
She be sneak tagging me, and
5th. I plead the 5th.
Oh, of course you ain't going. Of course you gonna plead the 5th. At the end of the day, you like what you like. I mean, if you like it, more power to you. Or get your freak on, as Missy would say. But some people just ain't with it. Some people with it. Some people not with it.
Yeah, because we afraid we might fucking enjoy it. Then,
well, look, let me tell you.
And we afraid that the women are gonna have film on us and they're gonna tell. You hear me?
Nah.
Am I correct? Oh nah, y'all just grizzly babies.
I'm just
not
fuck getting the ass smack, nigga. I gotta eat my balls. That's what basically y'all saying. Just eat the balls first, right? Just
eat the
balls first.
Why would you want your balls eaten?
You ain't never had your balls ate.
In what context? You mean like teabag?
From the back, nigga. From the back.
Like, why? For one, not.
I'm turning red and shit.
All right, may I ask? All right, Rob, can you do me a favor? Hone G.I. Mo in for a second. I gotta ask him a few questions.
Interrogation time in 5.
I put my gold team
on it in. Bring him in here.
I'm going full trick daddy.
First of all, G.I. Mo.
Booty eating game.
First of all, What position
Oh
do you?
my God.
What position do you gotta be in to get your balls ate from the back?
Man, you can be sideways. I'm using my imagination.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
It's not. I'm lying like shit. I've had that weird shit happen to me. So yeah, it's all gonna be suspect. I ain't gonna hold you. It's all sus. I ain't even gonna hold you, homie. It makes you question yourself. Yeah. So you got to do push-ups while it's getting done. You hear me? You gotta work out.
So you gotta maintain.
my gosh.
So you mean
What?
you gotta maintain
Maintain your
feeling of
manhood.
Yeah, you gotta do push-ups while she eating your butt, nigga. Like, yeah, you gotta be like, I'm still a man.
Was it what Kendra just said?
Doggy style. Yeah.
It could be. I mean, it could be side position or doggy step up. 9 times out of 10, to have enough room. Yeah, you're gonna have to be doggy style, bro. But you gotta do push-ups, bro. You're gonna have to do. It's gonna be some bitch ass. It's gonna be some bitch ass push-ups because you're gonna be on your knees, bro. Like you gotta do push-ups while you on your knees, homie. But while your eyes are rolling in the back of your head to keep your ears stable, so you don't lose no balance. So
Bro, I'm done.
What?
Yeah.
All right, can we go to the next subject?
Oh Lord, wait a minute. You got to let that fly. When your eyes roll back in your head.
All right, so he's speaking
you
from
gonna
experience
squeal.
at this point.
Oh, you niggas gonna squeal like pigs. Yeah,
Look,
I
we
cry
sitting
like a
here
little baby.
calculating and trying to figure out shit just from what he said.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. So pause right there.
Mm.
Rock home, Louisiana.
Mm.
Oh shit. What is this
Hone
interrogation?
it in.
Butt
Weezy.
eating 101.
Have you ever eaten balls from the back?
I plead the fifth.
Ah! Wow. That's whack.
Look, everybody, look. This is the no filter show. Why am I the only one that's always taking the risk?
Yes, I have. God damn it! Can I be a lady?
Women like to women like to do things behind your back, bro. Automatically, you might as well let them go ahead and please you. Like what the fuck? Like,
I mean,
hey.
you know.
It's the only time you ever gonna get pleasure by a woman doing shit behind your back, bro. Sometimes you just gotta, like I said, just keep doing your push-ups. You know what I'm saying?
I can't stand that.
Make sure your grunts are on point because you're gonna squeal a little bit, but you gotta bring it back. You gotta bring it back.
To each their own. If you with it, you with it.
You gonna
I'm
make
trying
that.
to figure out how you can't be with somebody teabagging you from the back because that's all it is.
That's the same.
Right, wait a minute. What is Rock with it?
Is Rock with what?
Y'all don't like balls.
Right,
in your woman's mouth?
You
don't like
are
putting
you with
yourself in
being
your
in
woman's
that
mouth?
position? Are you with being in that position?
Hell, and I'm going to be on my back. I'm not putting my ass in the air. I'm going to tell you
Your
why.
ass is not
No,
in
no, no,
the
no, no.
air.
Let me tell you what's going to
Your
happen.
ass is not in the air. See, that's what's wrong with y'all now.
You don't have to toot, bro. You're not tooting, bro.
And you're going to be so embarrassed because you don't like it.
You're not tooting, bro. You're not tooting up, bro.
Wait. Hold on, listen. So,
That's what he think, his booty in the air. Your butt ain't in the air, damn it.
Listen. How would you
put your one leg up and put your
listen. Your ass is in the air.
No, it's not. You're in the.
Listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
This is what I'm thinking.
And you're gonna cry. Okay.
No. She's going to work, and then all of a sudden she sneezes.
And she blows in your butt? Like, is there
Exactly?
Are you scared? Bro, you fight back, you blow back at her. From that position, you blow back. The air you blow back, bro. Like, yeah.
Wait a minute. What if when she does that? What if when she does? All right, picture this, right? She's doing that.
No, she didn't say Captain Morgan.
She does that. She's doing that. She sneezes, and that happens. What sound do you make when the air hits you?
You got to make sure it's not allergy season, so it should not happen like when it trends.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Hold on, I'm gonna be honest.
I love Captain Morgan.
It's very rare that you sneeze in a position like that.
What?
Now, yeah, I don't think, because other things are like shut off. I don't think you would sneeze. Now, if you got to sneeze, you can stop. But I have never, ever felt like sneezing.
Eating butt?
No, that's not eating butt.
I mean, has anybody have any? But in general,
what if I ate a lot of honey or pollen that day?
But in general, has anybody ever sneezed during sex period before?
Yeah, it happens a lot, bro. It happens a lot. even though the human body has a natural mechanism to shut down a whole lot of shit while you're involved. Like, you can, a lot of women, they pee before they have sex, right? And now they call it squirting, right? But for men, if we have to pee, once we get erect and we start, our movements, we don't have an urge to do nothing. Now, the only thing that you cannot stop, and these are the stories that I've heard, tales from the crypt, from some of the homies, they have sharted, they have farted. I farted mid-sex, like mid-stroke.
I've coughed. I never been able to stop a cough. I've coughed before.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've never been able to stop a cum, motherfucker. I got shitted on. What the fuck? Like, yeah.
You never sneeze, Zena? Zena says she never sneezed.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever sneezed either.
That's because most of the time, most people are hygienic at that point. Everybody's fresh out the shower most of the time. So there are really no allergens or anything on you to activate that. Most people are very clean, at that point, at that moment.
Yes, it is, Elena. You came in just in time, Patience. Let me ask you.
We are teaching you, Miss Carpenter, how to convince men to have their is not seminal vesicles, but testicles slowly inhaled from the back.
I can't stand this.
Now,
hold on,
another subject. No. I want to know. Since we on this shit, let's go. Let's fucking go.
Come the hell on, bro.
What?
All right, so how do she eat your balls from the back without you having your ass in the air?
She got to put it, bro. And your ass is not tooted, bro.
Out on the bed with your arms and legs open. You feel me? And she goes like, either way you look
definitely
at it,
doing a downward dog, homie, but like slightly a little bit more modified.
That's tooted, bro. That's tooted up.
Hey, look, when she
that's
pulled,
tooted up.
Look, watch this. Okay, these are the legs. Hold on, real quick. I'm looking for my something
bro,
that would make
no matter what you say.
No. Okay,
she's
so
gonna use your asshole as a
this is you. This is you.
Dog is definitely
the fours. This is all fours.
Uh-huh.
You're peeking out right here, bro. She got a tug, and you gotta clap your legs together hard as you can, okay? Yeah, and then start doing push-ups, bro. You gotta start doing one-arm push-ups. Yeah, you gotta get your manly back. Yeah, real shit.
Oh my god.
She said her nose ain't going in no man, but let me ask you this: how many women here like their butt ate? How many women like their butt ate?
Hold on, Rock. How did you say her name? She said, "Don't say my name like that."
I don't even think I said her name. She want me to say her name. See,
I told her Miss Carpenter. I just called her Miss Carpenter because I cannot get your name right for shit. T. I cannot get your name right.
No, I said her name, but I said Talena.
That's her name.
Yeah, I said Talena.
Talena. All right, patience. Have you ever sneezed while having sex before? Like, has another bodily function just taken over you? Man, have any of y'all burped while having sex?
Yeah.
You have?
Hell yeah. Do you know how much drunken sex I done had? I done had some.
Like you just ripped out
not one of those.
So it was like a quick one.
Yeah, you normally try to burp. You know what I'm saying? Get all the gas out your system beforehand. You know what I'm saying? It's better for your stamina.
Makes sense.
Now, what weird foods and condiments have you pulled into the bedroom for us super fat freaks? Okay,
not really weird. Mine were more so cliche, because I've used like the little chocolate syrup before. I used that. I told y'all about it's not really a food, but I told y'all about that awkward experience with ice cubes that I had during the first time. And was there something else? I want to say it was another kind of like dessert type of condiment, but that's all the ones that I remember.
Man, look, let me tell you like this. I'm married, bro. Anything she let me put on her, God damn it. The other night, I tried to convince her to look. I had some Lifesaver gummies. Let me stretch this out, make a nipple ring for you, and eat it all.
Hey, bro, right. I'm gonna ask you this because this sounds like something you would
Condiments.
do. Have you ever put mambo sauce on her before?
He loves
Nah,
mambo. That nigga don't like turkey wings, but he love mambo
love
sauce.
Mambo
That's
with
the only thing that
with
motherfucker
little
love.
birds, not big
He
ass birds. I'm sorry.
That motherfucker loves. Okay, so we said, she said with food, oral.
Oral
But see,
gel.
I get the oral gel because he might be trying to numb himself up in order to not come as
Who now?
fast. Some men are shooters. You know what I'm saying? They gonna come faster than most. You know what I'm saying? They quick shooters. So I get that. Yeah.
Oral
Mambo
gel
sauce.
though.
They're more sensitive.
Yeah. Yeah.
But ain't
So I
that
get
gonna numb her shit once it go inside?
Yeah, everybody numb. But that means, but if you do that, that means that you would have to please her more through clitoral stimulation.
Oral gel. That's not really
So
food.
yeah,
Yeah.
oral gel. Yeah, that can
I
work.
know about
can
that
work.
because I
get
know
that.
about what that does though.
Yeah, yeah. So that was crazy. Anybody ever thought about using like a weird condiment that might sting a little bit, like mustard or anything like that?
Hold on.
Like
I'm
Lizzo
lying.
with her and her fucking mustard.
I'm lying. One time we got cough drops involved.
Ah, minty.
Have you done that before? Have you had that done to you before, bro?
Yeah, I've had cough.
It's the shit. It's the shit.
Yeah,
I ain't
it
gonna
is
hold
bomb.
it. Especially the red ones.
Yeah, hell yeah. My homeboy, he brought. So, what is the marshmallow thing that comes in a jar? What is that called?
Oh, it's marshmallow.
Okay, so
But it's in the jar. I know.
You talking about the breath mint things?
No, the marshmallow that comes in a jar.
It's
like
just
you
in the
put it
jar. It's mellow.
Well, all right.
Yeah,
Well,
okay,
those
so
are just
mellow, right?
marshmallows.
So this is barbershop talk right here. I'm revealing too much, right? But the homie was like, bro, my wife came home with a jar of it. So fluff.
Yeah,
There
fluff.
it is.
Yeah,
it's called
fluff.
It's called fluff. Marshmallow fluff. Yeah. Hey, look, the ladies on point. That means y'all been using that shit, and thank God y'all wax. You hear me?
What
Hey,
you
what's up,
be doing, Zena?
So look, hold see. His wife comes in. She has a jar. He assumes that it is for her to get freaky with, right? This asshole, non-shaven, I might add you. Let's add to the fact that he's non-shaven with marshmallow, okay? Let's think about this, fellas. Think about this shit, okay? Non-shaven. He goes in the bathroom and dips his whole genitalia in the fucking jar.
Bruh.
This motherfucker comes out the bathroom. His wife walks in and she's like, what the fuck is that? He says, I thought you was trying to get, a little freaky. She said, you dumb fuck. That was for the kids, yeah. He felt stupid as shit. He had to replace his carpet and everything, bro.
Bruh. I just Googled, because I just Googled fluff here.
Hey, yeah.
You want to know what I think it looks like, bruh?
Mayo.
A jar of mayonnaise.
Hey, bro, I'm tired of getting made fun of. Now, listen, listen. You know what? I'm tired of y'all bringing this shit up because I introduced it to my coworkers, and I have never heard the end of this shit. The one
Good, we got
I
some
don't
more views.
Yeah, fuck y'all. The one thing I don't want to deal with right now is my coworkers off the clock. You hear me? I get made fun of every day because of that shit, bro. And they paused it and took a still of me with all the white shit all over my face. My face beat red, and I'm throwing the fuck up. And they say, "Oh, that's your thing now, bruh." Yeah, that's your thing. That's your thing, cuh. That's how you rock it.
Oh no, they getting you back for every Glizzy Hunter video you ever did.
Man, what?
I torment the shit out of my coworkers, bro. I'm like little middle bro, like, cause I got the youngins and then I got the old heads, and when they fuck up royally. You hear me?
Oh.
I'm middle child, bro. Like, I am the problem. I have nothing else to do but to torment people. You dig?
Oh wow.
And how about this fucking? Okay, so I'm over in Southeast, right? And they got these. You know how they put the the advertisements for the buildings, like for the storefronts, you know what I'm saying, below the apartments over there by Good Hope and all that shit. You know, they got all that new shit over there, right? I could not believe it's a Starbucks and all that shit going on up there, right? Lit, right? I'm like, oh shit, it's gonna be a lot of white women with dogs over this motherfucker.
It's already a lot of white women with dogs over here.
Yeah, well, the last time I was around your neighborhood, it was a whole lot of white women carrying crosses and shit. They literally burned crosses. That was the weirdest shit I ever seen in my life. I said, in Southeast, these are real missionaries. Like, I want to see a lot of women bear crosses. So I'm looking at this storefront, and I'm looking at how they have the wall set up and everything. You know what I'm saying? The glass or whatever, right? So they put the tent over top of it so you can see them build or whatever. And I'm looking at the black people that they have on this goddamn poster. And they got the goofiest, non-shape up, havingest, non-swag loving ass people on there with Coke bottle glasses and fros that are out of control that makes no sense. Where the fuck are they recruiting these black folks from? That is not a great representation of our neighborhoods.
We have Star in the building.
Hey, family. Congratulations, Quick.
Thank you.
Hey, y'all. Sorry I'm late. I was sleeping. I've had a very long day that we'll discuss off air, but I'm here now and I love you.
That is the scariest shit that a man could ever hear. You got 3 men in the building. You never say you're late. Okay?
Whoa, yeah.
If you ain't do nothing to make it late, you should be good.
Nah. Sometimes we don't do.
Sorry about that, Star.
Sorry to me. How you gonna explain it to Niecy?
She's sorry too. That was on both of our behalves.
Ain't that some scary shit for a man? So, is that not the scariest shit for a man? Now, when a woman says she's early, you know you done threw your dick up in her. You done ran through it like a tractor trailer in a tunnel. You heard me? That's the proud moment. But when a woman says she late, you just like,
you just a human inside the tunnel.
I don't understand why.
Hey, y'all.
My sperm count is low.
All right. So, Star, can I ask you something, please?
We got honing in.
Thank you for me congratulating you on that win.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I thank you all. Once again, I thank everybody for supporting. By the way, for those who are just coming in, you know, what she's talking about, I was in a contest held by Lazy Bone of Bone Thugs and Harmony, a month-long one. Yeah. And your boy was just announced the winner. So to everybody who supported your boy, thank you very much. It was overwhelming. Yeah. Like literally all the supporters came out the woodwork. Yo, I really, really love you all.
I was type possessive. I was all over the comments counting how many times people said you.
It almost like wasn't close. It was wild. So much big love to status. All of y'all. Real talk.
Big
much love to all of y'all.
Status. You heard? I got big dog status. Hey, my man on big dog status. It's time to shine quick. You heard me?
Much love. So Rock, hone it in.
Let's get it.
So Star, I got 2 questions for you. And this is stuff that we already discussed. Everybody else, Phoenix had to answer this. So, firstly, have you ever ate balls from the back, and have you ever farted while you were having sex?
No and no. Neither.
Have you sneezed while you were having sex?
Yeah.
Really? How'd that go? Like, because most times. Do these things happen and you don't notice it, or does it cause any type of disruption or distraction, or does it just happen and just breezes by?
He enjoyed the sneeze. If you don't know about a woman's body, when she sneezes, everything tightens up.
Oh yeah, I know
moment, so.
Preach.
So now, granted, did you sneeze on him? Like, did the mucus like land on his face?
Oh no. No. It was a friction sneeze,
Quick is
not
so
a
extra.
cold sneeze. Yes. Ain't no snot play during intimate moments. No.
What? You like sweat but not snot?
Yep, I love the sweat.
It's basically
Sweat all on me. Let me know you working hard, y'all.
well, sweat is just like snot. It just comes from a different pore.
So, sweat on me, don't snot on me.
Excuse you, sir. I have never met a snotty ass woman from the back. I've only seen snot come out of her nostrils. You understand me? We would not be. Oh, this nigga. Oh, he ran? Did you put him in the back? Oh, shit. Okay, well, all right then. Bet.
He taking a break.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Right.
Well, speaking of some crazy shit, right? Speaking of the craziest shit ever, speaking of sexual intercourse, right? Taylor Shabusiness. You gotta put the post. Hey, you gotta put this picture because nobody believed the name. Shabusiness.
Family technical difficulties. I gotta run out. I'll be right back.
Okay. That is the most hood ass name I've ever seen on anybody not of color. Shabusiness. All right. She was charged, y'all. You gotta just women. I'm telling you, y'all looking bad, worse and worse every day.
Who is
She's
that?
from Wisconsin, and she was charged with first-degree intentional. Okay, I've never heard this saying before. Intentional homicide, mutilating a corpse, and third-degree sexual assault after she allegedly severed a man's head while high off meth during sex. Hello, am I the only one here?
That's some.
Yo. Was he high too?
She was high off meth. She also, what was it? After she was awakened by the sound of a door slamming, she went downstairs towards a light that had been left on in the basement and found her son's head along with a male organ in a bucket. An upper torso was located in a separate storage container. Dried blood was spotted on nearby mattresses and several knives were retrieved. And additional human body parts, including legs, were found inside her van during a search. Jesus H. Talk to me, ladies. Talk to me.
I remember your freestyle back there. I remember. But damn. Bruh, can I ask y'all something? Because it looked like she did it.
She looks way too pretty and too
Hell
put together
yeah.
to do
Look
it.
at her eyes. Look,
So
it look
weird.
like she did that shit.
It's soulless. Soulless eyes. Where the hell did Star go?
Nah, her
She said she having
cheekbones say
technical
killer.
difficulty.
Oh, shoot.
They do. They really do.
Her cheekbones say killer.
I'll tell you what, let's play a game. Everybody, profile Miss Your Business. Let's profile.
All right. Who's going first?
What does her face tell you?
She's
Without the
Asian
allegations?
American.
Oh, shit. Oh, you just went full all out racist, huh? Okay. all right.
No, you said
All right,
what she
let's-
look like.
let's
Damn
go-
it, that's her
Let's go
profile.
stereotypical.
Her face.
No.
All right. For one.
What does
If
her
I'm just-
face tell you about her personality?
All right. If I was to get, now I gotta get my psychology bag. If I'm just reading, if she's staring back at me right here, I'm reading somebody who has like no remorse, who kind of has no emotion. It's kind of a blank stare right there, you know.
Okay.
Who kind of feels nothing. Like, yeah, it's just something that's not there that would be in a what's perceived as a normal human being. If I'm just going off of what this picture looks like.
Wow. Okay. Anybody else?
That picture says, I'm nice. But when I don't get my way, I'm going to kirk the fuck off.
Wow. That looks like most of my exes.
Meh.
Well, I'm glad you're still with us, my man.
Right.
But can I say something, y'all?
Was that?
So she's very tight-lipped, but I'm pretty sure if she relaxed her jaw muscles, she probably has to sip like tea through her teeth. That's the scary shit about her. I don't trust people with mouths. I trust people with lips. Yeah, she just has a mouth.
Hold on. Doesn't everybody have a mouth?
No, bruh. You can have a mouth. You can have an opening that can, okay, it can hold a little bit of food. But if you don't have any lips,
yeah,
bruh, that's some
I'm
rough shit.
kind of, and you know what? I actually got that too, Becca, because like I was reading that literally in her, when something is, if something is not there that's perceived to be normal, something is in her that a regular or what's perceived to be a regular person isn't supposed to have. Like there's something else. There's like a beast in it. I can see it.
Why is her makeup done?
That might not be her makeup. Like I said, soulless,
She's
bro.
ready to go to jail.
Soulless.
They
She
let her
could, she could just be that pale.
Yeah. I want to know why the fuck these people get a chance to do their fucking makeup. Bro, that's obviously makeup. She has mascara. She has everything on that you could possibly think of before she took the goddamn picture. And there's some weird people out here that's going to enjoy that picture, that's going to want to be with her and going to talk. I heard women talk about Ted Bundy back in the day saying he's sexy. Like, okay, he's going to mutilate you. Like, he's going to fucking, like, do the worst to you, you know? Are we too hell-bent on looks and not the insides, the guts?
Well, I'm glad you said that, because now is a perfect time to actually take that and venture off into something. Right. Now, there is a distinct separation between having a preference or having a standard of individual that you take a liking to, and being full on shallow. Where exactly is that separation? And what is the real difference between the two?
I mean, your preference is something that's low key. I would say your fantasy. You feel me? Because your preference is something that you really put thought into, of what you think is the perfect person that you like. Being shallow is just being like, oh, I can't mess with this person because they don't make this amount of money, or they beard don't connect, or you know what I'm saying, they drive this car. You feel me? Like it's stupid shit. You feel me? That's the difference to me.
What you think,
White
Mo?
folks. I say white people, if you could cook meth as good as, if you could cook food as good as you cook meth, we would have no jokes on y'all. The potato salad would have no raisins. Everything would be well spiced, well salted. Yeah, we'd be good. Yeah. For some reason, they add a whole lot of extra to that meth. They be cooking the shit out there. Hey, my bad, yeah. We don't even know the race of that person yet. Oh, my bad. We supposed to have a serious moment. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm being a dickhead tonight. Sorry. Nobody else? No?
Weezy, what do you think?
Phoenix is taking a shit. She won't be back for a minute. So y'all are stuck with me, homie. She been shitting all month. Okay.
I'd like to talk to somebody else who's going to answer the question.
Well, we have women in the comments section, and if y'all would like to comment right now, quickly on YouTube.
Yeah, the floor is open. The floor is open for y'all down there.
So look, all right. So let's dig deeper into this. So fellas,
all right,
who do you think is more shallow, us or women?
Bro,
we're not shallow.
I'd say what? Huh? You say what, bro?
I said men are not shallow.
Explain.
I would say, well, yeah, you go first. Yeah, explain, bro.
So we can unpack it, because women are always more superficial, and we also have the article coming up on Miss Delicious. All right, so women are very into themselves. Period. Point blank. They are taught by fathers to be this way. They are taught to feel this way about themselves. We boost them up way more than we do our own sons. we try to keep our sons humble in order to gain or that they have a better look at a better woman. You know what I'm saying? Because we learn the lessons from thinking with our dicks. You know what I'm saying? So we're more into body and sexual acts more so than just, okay, she's gorgeous. You know, you got to pay for them. You got to pay for them women. You got to pay for them. Especially nowadays, they got BBLs and shit. You got to pay for everything on a woman. They got to make up all that money they spent. $30,000 to sit upside down was on a plane to get home. You got to pay for all of it.
Hold on. You said that men are what? You said, well, make sure I heard that right.
Men aren't necessarily shallow because only some men have that privilege to be shallow.
Okay.
And those are usually the richer guys that can buy a woman. You did.
That's facts.
Yeah. But when men are normal, we usually are the responsible ones for making our daughters feel like they are the queens that they should feel like. There's nothing wrong with doing it. But baby girl, you got a big ass head. Like, you gotta be a little bit more humble. Like, a nigga could tip you over and it's over with. Like, we gotta start saying little shit like that because that's what you do to your son, right? That's what you gotta. All right, so I'm having too much fun with this subject.
So Becca says, go back to her comment. I want to see what she said here. Becca, she said, preference is whatever sexually excites you the most. You know, it's carrying. And so shallow is. So yeah, made up or impossible situations. So is that a good definition of what maybe shallow is? You know, because most people who are deemed as shallow may cast out natural things, almost like and they want things to be kind of like a Build-A-Bear situation. They want this Ken doll in a sense, or a Barbie in a sense. Unrealistic type stuff. Would that kind of be more in the realm of shallow?
Absolutely.
She's right about the carnal aspect of it, though. Carnal.
It is very carnal.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And I think that most men are very carnal. And that's the reason why women have this saying that men will fuck anything. But women will fuck anything. Inanimate objects by all means. Like, y'all do anything. Y'all do shower heads and all types of weird shit. Like, men only have one way to get rid of our goddamn carnal desires is to either beat or to beat. Like, we gotta get it out.
You might gotta bring the lions back one day, bro.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Shit, one of these days. But shoot. But yeah.
Okay, so what? I'm sorry, I just came back. What did I miss? I heard something about carnal minds.
All right. Well, basically, the question is, we're talking about the difference between somebody having a preference and someone who's just being shallow. Like, where does the line get drawn in between the two, and what's the difference between the two, and what is the actual definition of shallow?
Okay, so having a preference, it's like you prefer Doritos to plain potato chips. You know what I'm saying? It could, depending on what the preference is, somebody could say that you're shallow, but that's just what you prefer. Shallow could be kind of prejudice in a way, because your preference is not necessarily meaning so. Sir, sure. And as far as I guess so.
So can I ask y'all a question?
Mm-hmm.
If you really think about it, being shallow, right? Is it wrong to really want what you want, no matter if it seems like you're being shallow?
That's how serial killers are made.
Mm-hmm.
That's how serial killers are built. And they want it by any means. It's a form of greed. when you possibly aren't the ideal person to have everything in the world. You have to go for what likes you. You can't always go for what you want. You did?
Ah, see now that's a tough statement to make
This is
because I
human
mean
form. We're not
you're
talking
selling,
about material things. We're not talking about inanimate objects. We are talking about people with feelings that can kill you, as we see in this evidence right here. You
but
can't
you're
always go
saying,
Now,
for what you want.
now, would you call a person? Now, Rock, this is a question for you. Now, is this a preference or is it shallow? Now, let's say there's a woman, just for the sake of argument, a woman, and she said she will not date anybody under 6'2" or over 200 pounds or makes less than X amount a year or doesn't drive this car and doesn't live in a house that looks like this and won't buy her this and this and this. Is that a preference or is that shallow?
oh, that's shallow. It's a lot of material shit involved with that.
It's a shallow preference.
Thank you, Star.
Basically.
Hey.
I'm just saying, I get it, but I kind of feel like like you want what you want. If you go to McDonald's and tell them don't put no pickles on your burger, you feel me? And they put pickles on your burger, you feel me? What you gonna do? You gonna eat it or you gonna pick them pickles off?
Well, then why don't you just pay for hoes then? Because that's what you're doing. You pay for what you want.
I mean, does
The
the
only
line
time
get
you're going
drawn?
to get what the fuck you want in this world is if you pay for it. So, yeah, pay for that pussy.
Nah,
You
man.
heard me? Like, go pay
Let
for
the
it.
Nah,
That's
record
not being
reflect.
shallow.
the
I
world,
want
the
what I
world is
want.
too big. The world is big. So if we're talking
Yeah.
about a person sitting back waiting for a specific type, and I'm just looking at it from the other side, there's nothing wrong with so-called waiting and searching for that person that you want. I mean, it's
They're
nothing
gonna
wrong with
they're gonna be what some of them gonna
That
be waiting a
eventually
long
becomes
ass
an,
time too.
but that
that.
eventually
Real
becomes
shit.
an obsession.
Hey, listen,
Right.
let the record reflect, okay? That I am scared for the woman that ends up dating with G.I. Mo. Okay? Ladies, let me tell y'all ahead of time. If you are scared, blink twice. I got your back. I'm saying,
I'm telling you.
because, oh my
Lord.
God, you said
No, no,
you
no.
might as well just get a prostitute if you're going to pay for what you want.
I
What
didn't
does that
say
mean
that.
for dating and
I did
getting to
not
know a
say that.
person?
I did not say
Okay,
that
well,
because
excuse me. Correct me if I'm wrong, sis.
a rich man always pays for what he wants. And that's when you get the obsession. There are too many, and look, and by percentage, rich males of privilege kill their wives more often than poor men.
Now, that's true.
That's a fucking
Yep, that's
fact.
true.
So let's not get it twisted. Let's not fuck around. This shit is real. When I feel that I have provided you a certain lifestyle, a whoop de woo, a blase blah, and you are my ideal, and this is what I want, it becomes an obsession. It gets weird at that point. Now you're a toy.
That's
So it's
true.
just like, yeah, it gets really fucking weird. So yeah, nah. But
Yeah,
if you
they
learn
expect
from,
them to
there
maintain
you
a
go.
certain weight, and you got to get permission from him before you cut your hair or dye your hair. You're
Yeah,
absolutely correct in your thinking. It does.
yeah, yeah. It gets really fucking awkward for women, more so than men. Cause men, we just naturally killers anyway. You ain't just gonna come at me like that. You gotta set me up with a hitman and all that shit to kill me. But for women, these are the things that he's not. A man is not necessarily shallow in that aspect, but he's obsessive. Like he's just really into material things. He looks at you as a object instead of
So
a
then he's
person.
possessive.
That's what he said.
Possessive, obsessive, same shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just
Um,
add a letter.
I'm obsessed with your looks. I'm obsessed with this. Yeah, and that usually doesn't come from normal men. Normal men aren't really into the ideal females that they portray. That we don't talk about that amongst these. That's
Facts.
not something that we talk about in private. In private, we are very humble people. And
So I have a
yeah,
question to the panel. Considering what's going on with Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, judge just made their divorce final. She's officially single again, but everybody knows he's been running around with this model that looks exactly like her. Is that shallow that he went and found somebody that looks exactly like his now ex-wife?
Nah,
No,
that's him
that's just
trying. That's him trying to fill a dang void. He probably still love her for real. He probably still love her, and he trying to. And he got a replica.
That's PR. That's for publicity.
Whether it is, I'm not going from a PR standpoint. I'm going from a psychological standpoint. You know, that's just how I view it from the outside looking in. You know, somebody who ain't letting go, if they can't have that one, they got to find something just like it or close to it.
I think that.
Go on, Dr. Quick.
Go ahead.
Nothing. I was saying, go ahead, Dr. Quick.
No, and from that point of view, that actually puts the woman in an awkward situation, because then is he looking at me as me, or is he looking at me as her? I'm sorry, y'all got my niece.
Somebody commented that's awkward AF. Nicole Simpson on repeat. I agree. Oh, that's creepy AF.
So yeah. That's just how I see it from the outside looking in. But yeah.
Has there ever been a moment in any human being's life that is on this news feed right now, or that is in this realm where we're sharing energy, that you really felt like you would have to take a person out because you wanted to possess them so much? I'm listening.
Never.
I've been on the opposite side of that, where the person was so obsessive and so possessive, they would pop up at weird times and who is that on the phone with you? And like, I've been on the opposite side of that. I haven't been the possessor or the obsessor.
Now, Becca said that she said, yep. Now, look.
Mine was not as like that. Mine was, he was trying to get me pregnant without having sex because I was still a virgin. And he told me that he would go ejaculate into a tube and he wanted me to pour it into myself because he wanted me to have his baby.
So he wanted to have a test tube baby.
That is not
if he couldn't be with me, he wanted me to have his baby.
God damn, Becca.
Yeah, but and I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. Those situations that she described. I'm sorry.
Nah, please keep talking. But yeah, Becca has something to say. I want to post that up while you're talking.
I was saying that, you know, those situations happen more often than not. So my daughter is 20, and the other side of her family has a very bad habit of talking about things that they should not talk about. So it's really weird and awkward in my house now because her father's sister told her how when we were teenagers, he used to steal my birth control pills and poke holes in the condoms. And he admitted all he knew is, hey, she's serious about not getting pregnant. I'm serious about getting her pregnant. So strange shit was happening. But once again, even with that, that's a possessive situation because that was 20 years ago. And he still acts the same way. Like, I literally have to look over my shoulder when I'm out in public because he will literally make you feel like the moment he see me, he gonna kidnap me. Like, he begging the kids for the address. Like, it's bad. And that was 20 years ago. We ain't been back together since. And it does not matter to him.
Well,
so it can get hectic.
I must say, for all the women that have been stalked, that have been through the very situation that we are talking about, my apologies. But men, can we admit by raising hands that we are waiting for that shit? It's like, nah, fuck it.
You are so terrible. No. But it's scary.
Fuck
like,
me.
Y'all don't want no stalker. Y'all don't want that.
Shit. Somebody that wants to fuck the shit out of us, yes.
Bro,
no, it's not about that. It's about possession and having control over you.
No, I want a woman that want to get me pregnant.
Bro,
get me pregnant.
Be careful. Bro, be careful what you ask for. You might get one of them misery chicks. You walk around with you gonna walk around with your legs.
He had AIDS because of what?
Get me pregnant.
She said that he walked around telling people that she had AIDS so that she can be isolated.
Wow.
Well, like I said, I'm gonna tell you this. Like I said, Becca's a protege of mine. Me and her have conversations all the time that make me literally want to bring her on the show, like real talk. So, she was like, for real. If she keep this up, we might have to bring that contest back. see who we get up here.
Hey, look. As soon as you said that, my mind was already thinking on something. We're gonna pick 4 of them, right? And we're gonna have them and one of us do the show one night. We're gonna see how the fans like being the showrunners.
That's interesting.
I think it'll be funny.
We're gonna see.
I know we're gonna have to have Miss Opinionated Zena up there. She gonna be a hand.
Zena don't act up. Like if I have in my let me get control of the boy that night. I'm gonna have her in the back all damn night.
You ain't right.
I know.
So speaking of like Kanye,
I know it is.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you good, bro. Go ahead.
Okay, so speaking of no, y'all fine. Y'all are perfect. I love the back and forth. This shit is beautiful to me. You know I am the problem, okay? But I did post well, I didn't post this, but Melinda Gates says Bill Gates worked with Jeffrey Epstein, and that's what led to her divorce. Everybody, I know y'all got some shit to say about this.
Do I?
Epstein
I watched the clip of that interview, and she seemed to be just out and out truthful. Like she talked about how, you know, his vibe was evil. She only met him one time because she wanted to know why her husband kept wanting to be around this man that she had heard nothing good about. So she met him one time. She said she felt like it was pure evil. She never wanted to be around him ever again. She expressed that to Bill, and he still remained friends with him. So she said, you know, that probably was more so the straw that broke the camel's back, among other things. I don't know. I'm shocked that she came out and actually openly said that, because she said a lot without saying too much. Hey, Miss Prophet.
With such a powerful man like that is pushing vaccines, that has bought out all the news outlets, that donated $320 million to all your news outlets, all your favorite news outlets. Do we really trust this story?
I do. She waited a while before she put it out there, and she meticulously picked somebody. You notice she sat with a black woman. I don't think anybody else where her husband's hand could reach would have even took the interview. They probably would have interviewed her and then let him see it and then threw it in the trash. So I feel like she meticulously decided who to go to make sure that it gets put out. And they're already divorced, and she already got her settlement. So damaging him really ain't gonna do much more for her at this point.
Okay. Y'all can go ahead and discuss this real quick, deliberate it. I got to look up how much he donated to CBS, because that's where the interview was at.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah, by all means. Y'all keep talking. I got to do some research real quick. And it's hard to do both. That's why I don't know how pianists can sing at the same fucking time. It's weird.
It takes practice.
It's like,
so it's like, okay, so that she's saying that is the straw that broke the camel's back. So what was it before the straw? What else did she talk about?
Well, that's the thing. It was just a clip. I didn't see the whole interview. So if she went in depth about, you know, their problems, then I wouldn't have known that. She ended that clip. They asked about the relationship between Bill and Jeffrey, and she ended that clip basically telling them, well, not basically, she directly told them that if they want to know more about what that relationship was right, they need to ask Bill himself. That's how she ended that.
Yeah, because he's still a powerful person, so she can only do but so much without consequence. And I'm really surprised. Just like you said, I'm surprised she even put that out there, because I wonder if that was known that he hung with Jeffrey.
Are y'all masturbating or something? Is there something I'm missing? Quick.
No comments.
Rock. Oh, we just can't mention this asshole, but his wife can. Yeah.
No.
So he donated. so documents have shown that he donated $319 million, okay, to global media. Now, as we well know, it has been, to fund media projects. So everybody, this might be the triller shit. Okay, so this is the reason why I looked it up. Therefore, I can't lie, right? It included CNN, NBC, NPR, PBS, and The Atlantic. Okay, and guess what, everybody? BBC,
CBS.
and The Guardian. CBS has nothing to do with it, so maybe that's the reason why this is coming out.
Uh-huh.
That's why I had to
Like
look
I
up the
said,
And
facts.
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
all I'm saying is to be married to a man that intelligent, you have to be a pretty smart woman yourself. So I'm not surprised that she found maybe the one and only that her husband didn't put money into to say what she needed to say. Not surprised at all.
Mhm. Now, she parted ways with him with half of his fortune, right? So she's a billionaire now. Okay. One of the weirdest subjects that came up by a youngin in my job today is he was arguing with his homeboy about getting a prenup. What do women feel, and how do y'all feel about a man approaching you with a prenuptial agreement?
For real, they shouldn't feel nothing because we have discovered throughout the tenor of this entire show that prenups don't save you from nothing.
Well, that's the problem. The assumption of what a prenup is. As a woman, y'all know I'm pro prenup because a prenup is just a contract. People assume that it's going to say, oh, well, I'm going to protect me and I'm going to keep all my money and you don't do nothing. A prenup is what you come together and decide upon. That's just like if I was getting married and the guy got all of this money and I have nothing. I would have a clause in there. If we make it to 5 years married, you need to deposit $10,000 into my account. If we make it to 10 years married, but that's the whole point of the prenup. A lot of women don't realize that you can negotiate your prenup. So they automatically assume that a prenup is against you. A prenup can neither harm nor help you. It can protect you just as well as it can do damage to you. You know, some people put in their weight requirements, which goes back to the shallow comments, you know, like it's literally in the prenup. You can't get bigger than X amount of pounds, or I have the right to divorce you. Crazy stuff like that. You would be surprised what stuff is in a prenup. You feel me? Like think about the Bobby Brown story. They were saying how Bobby just took all of his money and just deposited it into Whitney's accounts and had all her people deal with his money. And they kept saying prenup, prenup, prenup. And he was like, I don't need it. The point is prenup can protect both parties. It's just about what you negotiate. Some women don't know that they can, so they just don't. They just sign, or they mad and don't want a prenup. But remember, it's just a contractual agreement. Thanks, Trisha.
Okay, so we've revisited that, right? What is it? Could most women understand the reason why a man wants to go for a prenup? Because y'all are 80% of the divorce rate out here. Women choose the divorce at 80% higher than men. Should all men protect themselves if they make more than a female, even if it's by $5,000?
You probably should protect yourself if you make less, because the courts favor us in the first place, so you can make less and still end up having to pay spousal support.
And and granted, if a man approaches a woman with a prenup and that woman tends to give him some pushback on the prenup idea, should he be worried?
I don't think he should be worried. I think if they love each other enough to get married, that a prenup is coming into play, then that conversation should get started. That's what I honestly believe. Find out what's scary to her about a prenup and why she's pushing back. And ladies, I would say make your demands. That's what a prenup is. This is what I want, and this is what I'll give if I get it. So make your demands.
And read, God damn it, read.
So
yes,
the way you
please read. They always get caught with the fine print. Please read it.
So the way you're making it sound, Star, is that men should initiate prenups in order to see the true woman and the essence of them.
I mean, yes, but I think everybody should. You know, like for instance, the Tyler Perry movie, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, when she was talking to her mother, and she was like, well, he told me if I was marrying him for love, then I would sign the prenup, so I did. Okay, So a woman like me would say, well, if you love me, you would want to take care of me. So let's add a clause in there for me. Like I said, a lot of women don't realize that it's just a contractual agreement. It's you know what I'm saying? It's just like doing business. You just sat at the board table and now y'all debating the situation. If you really, really love somebody, it won't be only about the money.
But see, that's why some women get offended because it's like, oh, you don't trust me, and so then here lies the problem. So it might not necessarily be them having a response to the prenup because they trying to come after your money. It can come as, oh, you don't trust me, and that can come from a woman or a man.
There are men out here paying alimony for a woman that cheated on them.
And keep in mind, there's also women.
Shut the fuck up and just let men have their way. If you really love us.
Wait a minute. So if the woman is unfaithful, the man still has to pay. I thought it would be the other way around at that point.
No, sir. No.
It depends on the prenup or what judge you get. I was gonna say, y'all got to keep in mind, there's some women out here who was married to a very wealthy man who will never get married again because alimony continues until she gets married, until she finds another man to take care of her. So y'all really, that's why prenups is not a big deal to me, because I know how treacherous some women can be and I know how treacherous some men can be. You feel me? You found somebody that you feel is the love of your life and you're divorced, but y'all two gonna live off your ex-husband's money by you not marrying him just to keep the money flowing in. Like, I've seen that happen in real life, not just depicted on TV.
I just, with all the facts that we had.
Shoot, what happened with Mary J? Her husband cheated and she still was paying his ass.
No. See, you're talking about the 1%.
Yeah, so no, but he said, no, I know, but Jay said she cheats and you still gotta pay. Yeah, it can happen.
Yeah, but that situation, I feel like I feel like he was being a punk about that. That's my nice word for it. But the reality of the situation is his job all those years had been her career. So if they're divorcing, that's not going to be his job anymore. And that is probably what the judge based it on. Her assets, how much he was making, how much he won't be making. You feel where I'm coming from? But even with that situation, it was a big thing because everybody was like, should he had taken her for alimony? Should a man take a woman? If a woman can take a man for alimony, a man can take a woman. Once again, it's just all about what y'all discussed, what that prenup said, if y'all had one.
Star,
what?
You stop playing. Because you know that the court systems are geared towards women always fucking taking the
Thank you, Trisha.
Stop playing.
I didn't say it's not. I said
just make it that simplified.
A woman,
do not make it that simple. Men should
make
always
it that
protect
simple.
themselves.
Okay, so
we learned the first time without using the condom.
What's
now
good
we're trying
for
to protect
the
ourselves
goose
from marriage.
is good for the gander. If I can take you for child support or alimony, I'm not going to look at you crazy if you decide that you want to take me. That's all I'm saying. I never said that the courts was geared towards anybody. I just said that a lot of people feel like a woman can take a man for alimony, but he shouldn't take her. That's not my thoughts. My thoughts was that exuberant amount that he asked for and how long he asked for it. That's where I feel like he's being a bitch. But they were married and she was his bread and butter. She was the breadwinner, so it went the way it went.
Is that what Trisha was agreeing with? That he was a bitch?
Yes.
I'm just trying to. Hey, Trisha, I need you to reiterate that and go into detail about why you think that man was a bitch for taking a bitch ass woman to motherfucking court. See, that's the problem. Is that men don't talk down to y'all enough, and when y'all act like bullshit artists, okay, y'all sell his fucking dream with your little assholes and your pussy holes. That all of a sudden a man is not to be. We can't look at you and dog the shit out y'all. See, the 1% that won those cases, which was what, Kevin Federline, some shit like that. Who the fuck was the people that
Dang, I forgot about that.
Britney Spears. I don't even know the name of these fucking men.
Yeah, Kevin and Mary J. Blige is yeah.
It's only 1% of the goddamn population that has ever fucking won behind closed doors and in public. If you look at all the outcomes from everything else that comes from court, women always goddamn win. Let's stop fucking playing.
I'm going to tell you, I told mine to take my ass up for child support. You want the kids, come get them. I'll pay your ass child support. I told him.
Listen,
I
it
told him.
gets deep.
I'm not even
Listen,
playing with you.
I had that same conversation too, to which he didn't want to take the kids. But what's funny about my situation is all my kids are like taking for child support. Whereas I'm like, listen, y'all coming up on 18, some of y'all 18, you can go in the courts and sue for back child support yourself. And that's what I tell them. If you feel like it wasn't right and you want it rectified, go stand in the courtroom with that man and tell him you owe me some money.
Who would they be suing for?
Themselves. That's why I told them to do it. The misconception is that every woman that wants child support want a man to take care of her. I do what I have to do for my children by myself, period and point blank. So if they feel like some child support is in order, then yes, I encourage them themselves to go file and stand in the courtroom and tell the judge why they feel their father owes them money.
Is that really a misconception, or is it just that a bunch of bad apples really use that child support money to take care of them?
I think it's a misconception. Like, I've met some ghetto women who hair, nails always be laid and the kids look raggedy and all she talking about is getting child support. But I've met more women who don't even bother to go. They're pissed off and frustrated that the baby daddy is not doing nothing, but they just do it themselves. Or at least that's my personal experience. Let me say it that way.
Can you be the emotional and financial GPS for men who want to find and seek out these women? Can you tell us what location they were born in, how they were raised, and what type of parents we have to get to meet in order to understand?
Hell
no.
You gotta seek ye the kingdom of heaven. That's what you're going to do. Because I was like, I don't want shit. Sometimes you just don't want to be bothered. Just bye.
Okay.
Yeah.
So look, I got to cut you off on that because maybe this is a better subject. Is it how the nature of the man is that turns y'all off enough to where you don't want to have anything? Does he have to threaten your life? Does he have to do certain things? Is there a barometer that's set for when
don't threaten me?
Like women are just like, nah, but is there something that they do differently from good guys to where they just can't be taken advantage of?
No, for me, my thing is, okay, with my situation, I know that if the kids need something, he's going to get it. It's been times that he couldn't, but my thing is this, we're their parents. As their mom, I got to make sure they're taken care of. As their dad, he's supposed to make sure they're taken care of. If he can't do it, I'm supposed to do it. So I wouldn't, and I'm one of the people, I just don't believe putting people through the system. I just one of them people, So I wouldn't have put them on it, whether we still, if we just divorce off of, some simple shit, or if it was crazy. I just am one of the people I just wouldn't put them in the system. I just refuse not to. I just wouldn't do it. And even if he wouldn't do nothing for the kids, I still wouldn't do it.
And for me, it's just as simple as when I'm done, I'm done. Like I actually battle that situation now, like, oh, you don't call me and tell me why do I have to call you and tell you what they need? First of all, they're not little babies. They're all teenagers. I pay their cell phone bill every month. So y'all can communicate without me, number one. And outside of that, just no, I'm not going to do it. My situations, like I said, I've been with those possessive ex-partners, and they are the type that even if it was in a courtroom, as long as I'm showing them attention, as long as they have my attention, as long as they know they're getting under my skin, as long as I have to have a conversation with them, that's all they're looking for. So they'll go into a courthouse, if that was what I was doing. Shoot, they'll quit a job. Like it gets hectic. When you were speaking about possessiveness, people don't realize just how deep that can get. You feel where I'm coming from? When you have somebody that's borderline stalking you and will do anything negative, just as long as they get your attention, it doesn't matter if it's negative or positive, will love their children to death and say, I'm not doing nothing for them, let them suffer. Because if you would just it gets very hectic. So I've just never been the type, when I'm done, I'm done. We can be cool. We can be friends because I like a peaceful life. But as far as battling with you, and no, I'm not battling with you. I knew when my belly started growing that I had to either take the piss or get off the pot. I decided that I was gonna piss and keep all my kids, so I'm gonna do what I have to do for them. That's it. That's all.
First and foremost, can I say something on all behalf of men and the sons that y'all have raised or are raising currently? Have
Yes.
y'all really noticed how much we don't give a fuck about like bills and shit like that and responsibility? Do y'all like
Yeah.
no, because we had this discussion yesterday about how all the males in the wild that are dominant and dominate women are raised by their mothers. What is it about human women, right? As fellow mammals, what is it about y'all that y'all really think that men be giving a fuck about a phone bill, or we our phones get cut off like randomly, like we don't even think about that.
Well,
Why do y'all place so much responsibility on us as far as financial responsibility or keeping up with shit? We don't think that far.
I mean,
And
I hear you, but some things is just common sense. Like you spoke about the cell phone. I bought the cell phone up only to say that he always has a line to his children because I make sure it's not about him helping. I've never once asked him to give me any money on any of their phone bills. So the only significance is that when it comes to their needs, they can get in touch with him directly and he can get in touch with them directly. I'm not needed anymore. They're not babies. He doesn't need to go through me. Oh, they need shoes, they need clothes. And why do we put such responsibility on it? Is because that's the same thing that you have to do for yourself every day. You know that you got to eat. You know that you need clean clothes. You know that you need shoes. So why would you assume that the little human that you made don't need those things? It shouldn't be an absent-minded thing. When you're going to the store to get yourself a pair of shoes, their shoes don't have to be as expensive as yours, but you know that they need shoes. See, that's how moms think. Actual moms, not baby mothers. Today, I
now,
went and priced my son's
Trisha,
shoes. He told me at the store that the shoes he wanted was $125. So guess what that means? The little purse and shoes that I wanted, I can't get now because my son needs shoes on his feet. So I'm gonna go get his shoes. We just want the other counterpart to feel and act the same way as we do. Love these kids above yourself. It's the
uh-huh.
selfishness that gets the women going. When
Yeah, I
once you
see that
leave
I
the
struck a
woman,
nerve.
you tend to act like no, it's not.
No, not you. In the group chat, please continue. Sometimes I'm just mentioning things, but I don't mean to cut you off. You can still
Go ahead.
vent.
No, but
No,
I understand what you're saying, Star, because that is, that's kind of that's where I am for real. You don't, and I don't ask, and my three of mine. Oh, actually, yeah, three of mine are old enough. The three in between are old enough. They got phones so they can call their father. The younger two, he kind of goes to me, but then he doesn't. So,
so can I go through this?
yeah.
Can I go through these paces of this independent movement that happened? Because I'm pretty sure the way Trisha is talking, she probably tells a nigga every time she meets him that she's independent, she don't need him. When is it that when the pearly gates that y'all open up that's called y'all legs, do y'all ever shut that shit down and be like, damn, I am the responsible human being? That I'm gonna be closer to this kid than the father? Y'all get on my damn nerves with this shit. And
Well,
Trisha, you are one.
why does it get on
Because
your
no,
nerves?
because
Because we're
women
saying that
never
we
look at
don't have
themselves
to
as the
ask.
soul. No, because women never look at themselves as the gateway. You are a portal. You give life. I give dick.
Now that
No
you've said that,
woman,
do you know?
Yeah,
no,
but without
no,
yours,
because
it won't
no,
create
no, no, no,
life.
no. This is where it gets complex. This is where the shit gets complex there because no woman has ever stated, no woman has ever admitted responsibilities for accepting a person's life force in them and thinking that they are strong enough to take care of any human being that enters their womb. But you are so fucking independent every other day. You pressure men into a quick ass relationship. You want to move so fast into it that you never take the time. And men are so slow in movement when it comes to a relationship. And then when we bend and we fold, when we actually give in to y'all's ideals, this shit happens. These discussions
Y'all,
happen.
I'm gonna go out and come back in because the levels, the volume is acting up. Give me one moment
For
because
sure.
I'm
For
about to
sure.
get you. One
For
moment.
sure. Come
Okay,
for it.
so I want. Okay,
Come
so I
for
need
me.
I need you to
Come for
clear.
me.
Yeah, you don't want us to come for you because apparently we don't take responsibility enough for what happens when you come.
Woo.
Um,
Woo.
I want to know. Can you clarify for me because I'm a little confused? You don't think that we take responsibility of whenever that nut happens?
No, y'all don't take enough time.
We don't take
Don't
enough
take enough
time.
time.
See, meanwhile, in between time, hold on, stop. Meanwhile, in between time, y'all are always in a rush to get into something that you have yet to like you want it so bad, right? Women tend to move faster in marriage than men. And that's facts. And then when you do get a man that wants to move fast in marriage and wants to get you pregnant, he's considered a fucking stalker. We just had this conversation.
No, the
Women
stalkers
don't
we
think
had
when
were
it
actual
comes to
stalkers.
attraction, just like men don't think when it comes to getting physical. And the minute that y'all do these things and y'all manipulate the world to form around y'all and just think that, okay, he's the fuck up. When are women ever looking at themselves and be like, yeah, I should never have fucked this nigga this many times? And I
Hold,
don't.
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm gonna tell you.
I blame myself for my first pregnancy. I did. The rest of them we was married, so it was whatever. But that first pregnancy, I did blame myself because I was not on birth control because I did not enforce. We used to use protection and then we stopped using protection. I didn't blame him. I blame me for one how I was raised, for two because I knew better, and I wouldn't. I didn't. So yeah, me. I blame myself. Anything that does not go right with me or in my area or my universe, I blame me. I don't blame other people.
Trisha is a troll,
Oh,
and me and you gonna have it out one day. God damn
Don't you
give her a
come for my
fucking mic.
Trisha.
Give her a goddamn mic.
Anyway, I'm back now.
Hold on. Before you get started, I bet you $5,000 she's still in her 20s and don't know shit. Maybe 31.
Of course.
Don't know
But either way.
shit.
Hey, listen, host. Okay, I see this. Don't be having his back. Host has muted my mic. Anyway, I'm about to get you,
Nah, you was
brother.
acting like shit.
Cause see, I see what it is with you, and I'm about to just go ahead on and call your punk ass out. First of all, you hurt. Okay? And let me tell you why you hurt. Shut up. I'm talking. You. I'm going there. Be quiet. Let me get to it. You have such this extremely high vision of women that you won't allow them to just make mistakes. I listen to you, giver of life. The bring, okay, that's great. That's beautiful. A lot of women need to start thinking of themselves like that, and then maybe we wouldn't have the baby daddy issues. You feel me? But you, sir, specifically, you, I'm gonna need you to pipe all of that down. Just like men make mistakes, women make mistakes too. Okay? We're not perfect. We're not angels. I don't know what's with this goddess complex that you seem to have where we're just supposed to be in the know about everything. Just like you're winging it in life, we're winging it in life. Okay? I'm gonna need you to get off my sister's back. Get up off my sisters, okay?
Everybody's stupid when you fucking. Ain't nobody smart when you having sex.
That's not how your sister's talking right now. She's blaming men again. She didn't blame her legs for relaxing.
Okay, but listen. But watch this. Why did she blame men? Because she had an experience that makes her feel like it's their fault. She has to grow. She has to learn the same thing all of us did to come to her resolve about her accountability in it. It does not change the fact, brother, that you love women a little too much. You condemning us because you love us. I'm gonna need you to stop that. That's not healthy.
Unfortunately, my mental health towards women has been too healthy, and I've been taken advantage of due to y'all being very fucking unhealthy. And with the ideas that y'all have and the standards that y'all set, is that y'all miss out on true blessings because you all have a fucking standard. Men don't have a fucking standard. You will see the most handsomest man that y'all think that is the best fucking like the trophy, and he will mess with the most regular female in y'all eyes, and that is fucking facts. Each and every one of y'all on this goddamn timeline have looked at every male that you have dealt with and judged them on the past women that they have dealt with, and tell that goddamn lie.
I tells no
I
lie,
tells no
baby.
lie, baby.
And I just want to go on record.
Uh,
You realize that you said I was right, right? The beginning of your statements about how you were too what towards women. I literally said that somebody hurt you because they couldn't live up to your standards. So
No
thank you for
man.
pointing out that I
No
was right.
man.
No
Hold
man.
on. Hold on. First and foremost, Trisha, no man in this room thinks that they're a blessing to no fucking body. We think that we are a threat to the world. First and foremost, y'all don't walk around with the cops on your ass anyway because you a big black male. So let's cut that shit out. Let's stop this bullshit and give black men, especially us, our fucking dues. Because we've never been taught that we are a prize. If you mess with a pretty boy that has been given money and has been taught that he is deserving of everything by his mama, because a fucking man ain't gonna ever teach his son that he's the shit. You hear me? That's not in our DNA. We joan every day. You see your sons and then flame each other asses up. We work on insecurities with each other to build ourselves up. And we work with our insecurities. Y'all don't think about everything else that we go through. I don't know what the fuck that means. We are not demons in disguise. We are not demons in disguise. We are very upfront and very forward in our actions and our wants and our desires. It's y'all desires and y'all buying into a dream of your own. And that's big facts. And I digress.
okay,
I'm
so
done.
can we put there that also comes with maturity, because not every man and not every woman is the opposite of what you describe. And to the point of all these indiscretions and things that you have dealt with women, when a woman or a man that comes in a picture who was nothing as it like what you have experienced gets that part of you because you have not dealt with that part of you, does that not cause an issue? Is that not a problem?
What the
Is there
hell
no
you just say?
responsibility or
Say that again.
accountability?
Say that again. Say that again.
Oh, before you say it again, I would like to address the women in the comments. We still have time left in the show. If you guys think this man is wrong, explain why, instead of just
They
saying
won't go into
false,
detail,
wrong.
bro.
I mean, that's what I'm giving them the opportunity. I'm throwing first blood. If y'all think he's wrong, don't just say false, wrong, so on and so forth.
Poor black man.
Explain.
Just like they do women that agree with men, pick me's and all this shit. That's how Trisha sounds. She sounds like
Yeah, I
she
get
tells
that
women
all
that
the
they
time.
pick me's and
Explain.
shit. She got that vibe. And I'm going after your sister tonight. She ain't got nothing to say. I need more than just four or five words. I need a paragraph. Go ahead, because we got plenty of time. Do it. Poor brother, poor black man. What the fuck does that mean? And see, now I'm on your ass, and you don't even understand my personality, because I'm far from that. I'm a very confident human being, and I've been through way more than you have, and you still ain't told me your age yet. How old are you, first and foremost?
Don't worry, we're gonna have it so y'all can call in soon.
I bet you
Or
she
we
too
gonna have
young to
this
even
guest.
know shit. I bet you she don't know nothing.
Like,
I
yeah,
bet
but
she
like I
lost.
said, I want all the women who refute his claims or think different, take some time. Stop commenting for a second and take some time and thoroughly comment a rebuttal that explains the reason for you feeling the way you feel against how he feels. Explain.
You know what, Trisha? I don't know where I met you at, but evidently you must have been a good person in person. But goddamn it, we get into the meat and potatoes of our insides, like real talk. Like we,
All right,
like
pause
this is
this
a
one.
discussion.
Somebody, Phoenix, please.
Okay, she says some of y'all don't know what to do when a woman tells you that you are a prize. Sometimes y'all don't know how to deal with a woman that builds you up. Y'all run because y'all don't believe in it, and that's somewhat of what I was gonna go into, or what I was saying. What happens when you
Yes,
find
Zena.
that? She said, "I'm amazed." What happens when it's totally opposite? Because you told us not to lie, but you kind of can't say that for every woman. And a lot of
I
us,
don't want to hear kinda with 80% of the divorce rate is by women.
yeah, I
Why
filed
don't
for
y'all
divorce.
ever
I can
discuss
go
this?
into that.
No, no,
I
no.
filed
Y'all
for
are the
divorce.
no, no, no. I don't want to hear that build me up at 80% divorce rate that are initiated by women. Will y'all talk about this bullshit? Stop fucking look. Y'all might be the rare breed. Every woman always feels like they are the only ones that exist.
No.
Everyone know because I'm seeing it in the
Not true.
comment section. I have not seen one woman sit up there and say, yeah, all these hoes that I be around be on some bullshit. I've never heard y'all be like, yeah, majority of us ain't shit.
I
But
think
y'all
I
want to
say
keep
that
sticking up for the
often.
three of y'all, and every woman in the comment wants to stick up for them. Y'all ain't
Well,
shit.
hold on.
80% divorce rate by women initiated, y'all ain't shit compared to men. We'll hang in there. We're fighters anyway. By evidence,
And
by
what I said
facts.
last night, I think we said that last night, that you can give a fuck and still be there. That don't mean you're there. Just because you didn't go file them papers don't mean you're there. That is the truth, and that is a fact. I can
Agreed.
admit that I am the one that went and filed for divorce. I filed for divorce. But I'm also fought before I filed for divorce.
Pause real quick. See, Trisha, that's how I know you young, because nobody said that we were better than you. The first thing that I said, and the reason why Zena stated that we don't understand that we are prizes, is because we ain't shit. Thank you very much. I digress.
And I would like to know, Zena was the only one who came up with a full-fledged rebuttal.
Should I continue to wipe asses? I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, y'all full of
Hey,
shit. Do
I
I need to
need
wipe
you
y'all
to
clean? Do
stop
I need to wipe
being
y'all
so
clean
close.
right now?
I need you to stop being so close to asses and shit. Okay? I need you to put it in the box.
Hold
Lock the
on,
box and
that
toss
was
it in
me
the
this
ocean.
week. That was me this week. It wasn't him. It was
Lord.
me this week.
All right, so you know that was a lot. That was a lot to unpack. Ladies, closing arguments.
Close an argument.
He's waiting. He wants an admittance.
Okay. Well, I don't know about an admittance. I'll say this. My closing argument is simple. Be good to me or I will be worse to you.
So you ain't shit.
Oh, and I ain't never claimed to be.
Damn, I was going. I'm just gonna leave it. You can be good to me or you can't, but I ain't got time to be trying not to be good to you. Fuck you. That's it. No, but for real, I don't even know what we can close on. That was a lot. And
No,
we
I have a subject matter
honestly.
that I want to talk about. So
Okay, so what you trying to
let's
make a
close
close
this
for?
out. Let's close this out. I'm talking about this subject. Let's close this out.
Go ahead, it's closed.
All right, ain't no need for us men to speak. They didn't deliberate as much as we thought. You see how simple they just answer these questions, but women are always constantly looking for us to like be complex. All right, anyway, right?
That is not true. That is not true.
So speaking of shots being fired, right? A 4-year-old in Utah opened fire on police officers after his father told him during his arrest. Police said.
I saw that. I was like, wow.
They should charge him with attempted murder or contributing to the delinquency of a minor. No, not the baby, the father. He should get an extra charge for instructing his, like, you feel me? What if it was one of them jumpy cops that's so-called in fear of their life all the time and that baby got shot? He should get an extra charge, something more, because why the hell would you put your baby in danger like that? He's an idiot. I'll slap his ass.
Now, the child also, and they never state the names of the people, right? Like, because it's Utah, I see no names.
Well, you already know what they look like.
Very much so. We already know. Utah, yeah. Mormon, yeah. Whatever, right? Details. A 4-year-old opened fire at the police officers, right? With his 3-year-old sibling in the back. Wow. And
Wait,
the
say it
father,
again.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Mm.
Oh, you know what? I take that back. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for the name? And I want y'all to guess this. This person should not even be in Utah. 27-year-old. And are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for me to unload this hard ass name? Sadat Shamil Johnson.
Johnson.
What?
So
That
he got
first name
all.
don't
So
match
he
that
got.
last name.
So he got all that stuff in the beginning, and then he's a Johnson.
He's mixed.
I got Johnsons in my family. I own a Johnson. I brandish a Johnson. Okay, every day. What? How did he end up in Utah? How many black people?
Bro,
Military.
that's like somebody having like say if it was a Spanish person. That's like somebody having his name would be Juan Morales Smith.
Sunyi something Hernandez. Remember that?
Yeah. But no, at least Hernandez is a Spanish name though. It would have to be the beginning and the middle of the name is completely cultural. And then some random stuff at the end.
How many white Johnsons have y'all women ever met?
I've never met nor seen a white Johnson.
Wait a minute, he's a white guy?
I prefer mine with color.
All right, Paul.
No,
all right. Now you went somewhere else with it. Put
because
Phoenix
his
in the
ass
back,
was
bro.
going somewhere with it.
Put Phoenix in the back, please. This is the first send to the back we had all show.
No, I was
Phoenix.
going there, bro. Put me in the back too. It was my
All right,
fault.
both of y'all go in the back. Anyways. Actually, I know somebody named Juan Morales. Shout out to my guy, Juan. You know, but like maybe that's probably why that was the only name. All right, so I'm the only one here. So, anyways, shouts out to all my people and all that stuff. All right, he's the first one back.
See, I knew his ass too well. I knew what the hell he was going.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Thank you, Zena. Shoot.
We still have yet to hear Star make her statement that she has ever met or seen a white Johnson.
I'm mad that Rock put himself in the back though.
Star, have you ever met and seen a white Johnson?
First of all, I've dated white men before, so yes, I've seen a white Johnson.
No. Have you ever met and seen?
Last
name,
listen.
White Johnson. A white Johnson.
Only one. And he didn't act white though.
We're not talking about
you know what, Nick? See, you gonna make me say the N-word. I said one. I met a white man with the last name Johnson.
Oh, my bad. See, that's a lack. See.
I'm sure. Bro, put me in the back. That's not what I was thinking.
He meant it that way
I
the
wasn't
first time.
thinking it at first either, but I mean, you know. My answer still remains. I've dated white men, so yes.
Maybe it's because Star was saying. That's why my
it is all about perception because I totally didn't take it to the last name when he first said it.
That's because this ass didn't mean it.
All right, y'all. This has been an episode of the No Filter Show. We gotta go. Bye.
So I must say thank you everybody. Trisha, Zena, Kendra, Nick, Woo Boo, everybody that clocked in today, man, with us, man. We really appreciate y'all. This is totally a discussion. I do not hold anything personal. All right? So I love y'all. Go ahead, bro, because I got to wait till after you close out. My bad.
Breaking news! I just got a notification that Lazy Bone just posted me on his dang IG. Officially announcing it. So yeah. But all the congratulations goes to all y'all because y'all really rode for me, yo, throughout this whole journey. Yeah. So shouts out. To all my supporters, we did this shit. K-Quick, Beats Bars, and Faith. We in here. Asylum, Say Less. Next stop, the Dang Whammy Awards. Let's go.
Hear me. And of course, I'm your man, G.I.Mo, aka Non-GMO, on all platforms at G.I.Mo. G.I.I. Oh, no. G.I.I.M.O.E. Damn. Yeah, you can reach me on all platforms, man. I really love y'all. Everybody, man, celebrate this man over here, man. Proud of you, little bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Oh, make sure y'all check me out in Hype Magazine, too. I'm in it.
And he's hype.
All the way. It's your turn, young lady.
I was getting ready to say something. Excuse me. Do I permission to speak there, sir?
You have permission.
Thank you. I am the Blue Phoenix. You can find me at the Blue Phoenix Hills on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok every Wednesday night with our fellow Mo at 8 p.m. And the crazy thing is we've had 2 nights of very deep conversation. We had 2 really good shows of conversation. So thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you guys for expressing yourself and listening and joining in the conversation.
And I am just Star, and you can find me at the Mexican border trying to buy cheap tequila and cheap horse. No,
and searching for White Johnson.
Basically. No, but seriously.
I just got an idea.
Oh, Lord.
Let's get it in a couple minutes.
Okay. Well, you know where to find me. I'm not hard. I just simply want to say I love you. I love you. I love you. Oftentimes people don't hear I love you enough during the day. So if nobody told you today, just Star and my No Filter family loves you.
Yes, we love you guys.
Well, start line because I don't love these hoes. My name is Telling Rock, and that's where you can find me at. See y'all next week, good people. Here we out.